Hello, my friends. Just very, very quick, as I believe I've shared several different times throughout the years. Um, Whenever I saw in my dream the coming of Jesus, it was as if time was stopped and I was able to look up into the skies and there was fire raining down like a meteor or an asteroid, a missile, something like that. And right before it hits, time has stopped, and when I looked up in the sky, I called it what I saw as the sign of the Son of Man, which Jesus spoke of, and it was like a cross. It was like an eagle, something like that. But I always thought of it being a cross. And it's interesting that taken in this picture, as you can see on my phone, was this cross that appeared over Hamas either yesterday or the day before that. And they took picture and video of it. Definitely looks like a multicolored cross. And that sign I saw in my dream happened right before the destruction came. And you take a look at what's happening Wednesday. If you look at it in the context of the attachment between America and Israel, as I've described for years what that relationship is, it's a harlot mother and a bastard child. Whenever you see the abomination that causes desolation standing where he ought not be, let's look at this for Wednesday coming up. Pay attention to this one. Something very well could happen after it. And again, we don't know for certain. The wind blows and we never know where it's going to blow next. But this is something to look at that you might not hear much about anywhere else. Joe Biden is visiting Israel this Wednesday after that cross appeared in Hamas, which signifies destruction and the coming of the Lord. The abomination which causes desolation, again, the connection with America and Israel, him, the one who causes it, standing where he ought not be. Why ought he not be standing there? Because he was never really put in that position that he is in the world. He was allowed by God to be in that position, but the people didn't necessarily put him in that position. And I can't even say it on here as even not being monetized. They will still pull my video for it if I speak about anything that happened during that last election cycle. Is the one that I've spoke of before, Biden, who is attached to the horses of Revelation. Will the destruction come after he stands here this Wednesday? Will that golden calf be thrown into the fire? Will there be destruction in the lands outside of him while the golden calf is still standing? These things I don't know, but I'm definitely going to pay attention to that visit because it could fulfill those scriptures in a way that not many people have even thought about those scriptures being fulfilled. The man standing where he ought not be, which brings desolation. Is this the catalyst that everybody out there who's being blown around like a leaf in the wind, is this the catalyst that brings everything that they're seeing, that drives their fear? Is this that catalyst? Is this that event that leads to the desolation? Good thing about these times is we don't have to wait long to see. We're given all kind of different things, not knowing what's going to happen or even when it's going to happen. But the best thing about these days is they happen so frequently. We don't have to wait very long to see if something happens from that point forward. So this is happening Wednesday. Biden is visiting Israel. And I already see people talking about how this could be significant, people of the world. But from the perspective that I see things, it could be very specifically referring to the scriptures where this leads to the beginning of the desolation of the whole earth. God's judgment, the desolation, Satan's wrath, all of it potentially could be kickstarted by this one visit where this abomination stands where he ought not be standing. God bless.